Langayidelela umdolomo. Ngimpa imali uyazi uthini? Ngiyagcina. Uzombonza uhluphe kanjani umfazi lo. Ngimfuna aphumile futhi la endlini yami la. Hamba emachobeni. I don't know, stupid question la. Uduka ngikwazi lale uyazi wenzeni lengane le. Kumanje kunento yakhayo lapho. Uyazi induna ziyangibu. Fika induna lapho but yini lenzo umntwana sizula akhela yena. Emzini kaba. Yini lo yakhayo wena. Wothatha lezi iqini zakho ubuye nazo emachobeni. Ngakubeka emachobeni nomsunu ngensha. Futhi ngijwayela kabi wena. Awusiwa la wakhangela wena. Akekho umuntu onomfazi la. Ngijwayela kabi wena mdolomo. Uzohlala ngathi innocent kanti uyanuka. Fuck you. Usek. Ngifuna uhambile. Wazi uthini?
Yena impela engiyiphilayo usuku nemini ke. Usuku nemini siphila
into engizoyenza.
Ngithemba ukuthi bengiphila ubuza into yaso awuthi ngihambe.
The AmaZulu nation king Misizulu, has really brought so much shame and embarrassment to a once respected nation, which is the Zulu nation. What can be quite clear is that since Misizulu's ascendance to the throne to be the head of the Zulu monarch, there's been so much controversy and negative publicity that has befallen the Zulu nation, especially the Zulu monarch. And this is because of how Misizulu has been conducting himself since becoming the king. It is quite important that when we always talk about accountability, we always have this thing of saying we must hold leaders accountable. So the accountability should not just be reserved only for politicians. It has to go beyond politicians, because people like King Misizulu are beneficiaries of state funds. That is a fact. Every year when government makes budget allocations, there is a portion that is allocated for traditional houses. Therefore, because the traditional houses rely on taxpayers' monies to carry out their duties and programs, therefore, it is important that they themselves are also held accountable for their actions, for how they spend the money and how they portray themselves as leaders. It will not be fair to just reserve this accountability for politicians, because as I've already alluded that the traditional houses are funded by government, and government uses taxpayers' money to fund traditional houses. That will include the Zulu monarch. They are allocated almost 100 million a year. So how they carry themselves should be brought under the spotlight, that their conduct, their actions and their programs, are they working for the betterment of this country? Are they furthering the interests of this country or not? That is important. And this is not just only for the Zulu monarch, for all the traditional houses who are receiving monies from government. It can no longer just be left to them and COGTA, which is Cooperative Governance and Traditional Affairs Department. But also as a citizens, we have to be interested in terms of how do these people exercise their power? How do they spend that money? Are they furthering the interest of the downtrodden masses who reside under their leadership and responsibility? As for Misizulu, clearly the fellow now has proven that he's not fit for the throne. Again, it raises the question that should one be a king solely based on the bloodline? Or is it because one has to possess the abilities to be a leader, to be a visionary, and be able to bring about development and prosperity within the communities that they are leading? Thank you guys for tuning in. My name is SEKHOSANA, Kama Africa.